Hi everybody, Alan here. Well, we're back. We want to talk about lean management again. This week at Great Lakes Regional Dairy Conference in Michigan, we actually had a lean farming breakout session. We had a speaker from Denmark, Susan Peistrup, come and talk to a group of farmers about lean. She's been doing this several years in Denmark and great results. And one of the things that she asked us to do was to list our top concerns and our top challenges on the farm. So as a group, we came up with 4 that were very common among all the farmers in the room. And I want to do a short video on each one of those concerns. The first one was labor costs. So when we asked the group for a little more clarification, and it was just that the cost of labor is, in their opinion, is getting outrageous. They feel like that in order to get people on the farm, to retain them, they have to pay them so much more than they ever used to, and it is a competitive market. I saw at a local grocery store the other day advertising for cashiers at $13 an hour. I also saw on Facebook a post for a local dairy farmer looking for a milker at $10 an hour. We've got to be able to be competitive and in a matter of retention. So let's talk about lean and how that might be able to help us. So there's 8 wastes that we identify in lean, and I've got a list here because I've got them memorized, but I don't want to forget any of them. But overproduction, inventory, motion, defects, transportation, waiting, underutilized talent, and extra processing. In those 8 wastes that we've identified, every one of them has a labor component. So calculate and looking at a value stream on a process that 80 or 90% or more is waste. And that's what we need to do as an industry, is find a way to not pay our employees less but get more out of our employees. We're still doing, a lot of farms are still doing the same process they did 5 years ago or 5 weeks ago or even 5 days ago. If you're not improving that process every day, looking for ways to cut it, you're going to have labor costs that get away from you. So there's a lot of tools that we can use in lean to do that. There's a lot of it comes down to just building a team and a culture that wants to identify and eliminate waste. So I will cut the video short and save you a lot of detail because we could talk for an hour about that. But my key takeaway is start learning about lean, start looking for those wastes, find ways to get more out of your team. If we can get 2 or 3 or 4 times more production out of the same amount of people, wouldn't that solve our labor cost issues? You can email me at any time or contact me through Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching this video. I always get back to all those comments. So for today, thank you for watching, and we'll tackle the other 3 issues in coming up videos.